The waiting in line paradox. What is the waiting in line paradox? It destroys Terminator's story in a nutshell. How does it work? Now we are to assume there is only one time displacement machine in the future that they all use. Now, as soon as the Terminator jumps through and Kyle Reese, instantly every other Terminator and everything else that is sent back has to line up to wait to go into that time displacement machine. That is the paradox. There's some other areas. I mean, he says they blow the time machine up as soon as he goes through, but he has no confirmation of it. So, did they or didn't they? They probably didn't, because there was a sequel. So what's coming up is a set of visualizations. Here we have the time displacement, the Terminator, and Kyle Reese. As soon as these two jump into the time displacement bubble, or whatever it's called, then everyone else lines up behind them, waiting orderly to go into the time machine. Why don't they kill themselves while they're in the line? That's why it's a paradox. It can't happen. There must be different timelines from the future that they're jumping into the past, sort of thing. I'll make a graph video to explain this a little bit easier in another video. But here we go. We have the first Terminator and Kyle Reese. They've lined up ready to go. As soon as them two jump in, what you're going to see is Arnie from number 2 is going to just appear, and he has to go through, and so forth and so forth. And like the T-1000, that is what will happen. There, he's popped. It's like a popping effect. The line gets bigger, the more people that line up to go, the more people that jump in through. There's the T-1000. So as soon as M2 go through, then another 2 appear. As soon as M2 go through, more will appear. See, from number 3, you see the line is inconsistent with the timeline until you get a massive queue with all these people in, and hence why these people have to be, or these other Terminators, these people that are going back in time, have to be coming from different timelines that the first time displacement created, and their alternate timelines from that future. That's the only way it can work. That's the only way I can see how it works. Look at all these people lined up. Can you imagine them fighting there, waiting to get the time displacement equipment?